Welcome everyone to Meditation Monday. My name is Nicole and I'm with the Lama Dorje Foundation. And as always, I see some familiar faces and some new faces joining us for Meditation Monday. And for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, we join together as a community once a week to, sorry, as I'm letting some people in, to practice compassion together, to start our week off intentionally and mindfully. And we're so lucky, again, I say this every week, but we're so lucky to have Drupal Lama Dorje as our teacher, who is a master of meditation and retreat. And he's done a 4-year solitude retreat in the Himalayas to really know the true nature of his mind. And he's here to share that wisdom with us. And so every week we get to start our week out with compassion and get to practice that every day. So I feel very lucky that we have a teacher to lead us through applying this on a daily basis. And as the people who've been here before, what to expect, Lama will give us a short teaching and then walk us through about a 30-minute meditation. And then at the end, we also have the opportunity to ask Lama any questions, either about our practice or anything that has been coming up for us recently in daily life. So that is what we have planned for today. Thank you everyone who has joined us and who continues to join us and continues to practice with us. And we also have Eric with us, who is translating for Lama, and he's one of our generous Sangha members who has been here for the last few weeks while Carolina is on retreat. So I'll hand it over to you, Eric, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, everyone. Hi, this is Eric. So as Nicole was saying, I'll be translating. Lama will give us the teaching and guide the meditation in Spanish. I'll go ahead and translate to English. And if you have any questions in English you'd like to ask Lama, I can translate back as well. So very excited and very grateful for the opportunity as always. And we're going to get started. So I'm going to also hand it over to Lama. Entonces, Lama, cuando guste, podemos comenzar.
Buenas noches, todos hermanos y hermanas. Muchas bendiciones.
So good evening, brothers and sisters and everyone. Blessings to everyone.
Muy feliz de nuevo verla, meditar juntos cada semana. Es maravilloso.
It's wonderful. I'm very happy to be able to meditate with everyone together every week.
Y eso nos ayuda, por lo menos, nuestra energía mantener. No importa desarrollar, ideal, más aumentar, ¿cierto? Por lo menos no bajar. Eso no es meta.
So it's very important that we do this. And the good thing is that it helps us maintain this level of energy. Ideally, we want to increase it as we practice and practice more. But at least doing this weekly meditation, we can make sure that we can maintain this level. And that's very good.
Para nuestro mundo hoy día, nuestro mundo moderno o vida moderno, no tan fácil mantener nuestra mente calma, la conciencia, ¿no? No tan fácil.
So in the modern world, it's not very easy to just keep a calm mind and keep a calm consciousness. It's not easy.
¿No? Por eso muy importancia nosotros, esa meditación está poco como solicitando para poquito pausa para nuestra vida, poquito respiración, poquito conectar nosotros mismos.
So this meditation is important because it allows us to pause, to give us this pause in our lives, this moment for us to have peace and to get to know ourselves.
Claro, hoy día nosotros muy difícil encontrarse uno mismo encontrar, sentir de presencia uno mismo, ¿no? Por eso meditación ayuda para realmente conectar nosotros mismos, sentir nosotros presencia como ese momento, oh, yo estoy sintiendo eso, estoy conmigo mismo, ¿no? Porque normalmente nuestra mente viaja al mundo entero, ¿cierto? Va pasado, futuro, no existe presente.
So it's very hard again to really take time to know ourselves in this modern world. And that's what meditation is very important, because it allows us to just connect again with ourselves, what we are experiencing in the moment. It's very easy, and we get lost all the time in completely different worlds, in the future, in the past, just thinking about these things. And it's very hard for us to stay in the present moment.
Es siempre recordando, siempre nosotros, fundamento, nosotros naturaliza, 100% puriza. No hay duda eso.
So we have to keep in mind and always remember that our most pure nature, or our most fundamental nature, is purity. We are this pure natural being. So we always have to remind ourselves of that. That's without a question.
Si nosotros fundamento está puriza y se puriza buena calidad, hay posibilidad, puede cambiar, puede aparecer, ¿no?
So with this purity as this quality that we have, it's I mean, many more things can start arising, and if we cultivate it, then many other good things also start to appear.
Y eso, entonces eso como ese pulirla, esa cualidad requiere una práctica como la diligentemente día a día, ¿no? No solamente meditando con Lama lunes, pero ese requiere toda la semana mantener esa energía y día, ¿no?
So if we want to keep cultivating this and kind of polishing this purity and just getting to know ourselves, we need to diligently practice. And this is something that we ideally want to do every day, not just on Meditation Mondays with Lama. That's good, but we always want to do it every day.
O sea, toda la día incluye toda la situación, no separa de vida, incluye para la práctica. Eso es una parte de práctica, vivencia, ¿sí? Incluso tú consigues aplicar mucho más mejor que incluso meditando silencio solo. Porque cuando tú estás solo, no, en realidad no molesta todo muy fácilmente, ¿no? Entonces, cuando realmente algo pasa, condiciones externas, alguno manifiesta algo, ¿no? Es difícil colgarla, como aplicar, como internamente, ¿no? Entonces, se llama internamente, no solamente, hasta difíciles, ¿no? Comenzamos desde fácil hasta difícil.
And then this training every day is not just sitting around and meditating. That's actually part of the easy part, because when we are alone with ourselves, then not much else is happening. Which is good. But where the practice really comes as a challenge, and where we must actually demonstrate that our practice is in everyday life and everything that happens, that's when it really gives us the opportunity to apply the teachings, to apply what we have learned. And that's really the value of practicing in our daily lives.
¿Entendió? Entonces, muy importante tarea a ustedes, importante, tres sabidurías fundamento para realmente mantener. Primero, sabiduría, escuchar tu propia emoción, escuchar la situación de fuera, no reacciona inmediato, no rechaza, ni bloquea, ni controla, escuchar solamente. Primero, sabiduría.
So as a kind of homework and something that we want to practice every day is going to be focused on 3 wisdoms, we could call them like that. The first one is to just listen, learn how to listen to ourselves, listen to our emotions, listen to the situation, to what's going on outside. Don't react, don't do anything at the moment, just listen. And that's going to be our main focus, to cultivate this wisdom, just listening.
Oh, yeah. Segunda parte, importancia cuál? Importante reflexionar, contemplar sobre tú está escuchando, qué está diciendo. ¿Qué está diciendo su mente? ¿Qué está diciendo nuestra emoción? ¿No? Escuchar. Seguramente cuando niño chiquitito llorando, ¿por qué llorando? Seguramente algo quiere y no sabe pronunciar las palabras. Entonces es importante, madre escucha amorosamente, compasivamente, él sabe algo, ¿no? Él puede pensar, como contemplar, ¿cierto?
The second wisdom is going to be to contemplate, to kind of analyze the situation, comparing it to, for example, well, contemplate what's going on. Again, what we are listening, really kind of trying to understand what really is being expressed. And the example would be, for example, if a baby is crying, it doesn't have the words to express what it needs. But as a mother with loving kindness, compassion, they can hear this cry and they can begin to understand what is it that is needed to basically ease that suffering.
¿Entendió? Cuando reflexionamos, ahí sabe, tiene sabiduría o que necesita. Es 3-0 tarea, sabiduría, para familiarizar. Significa meditar, incorporando ese de sabiduría, ¿cierto? Entonces ahí está aplicando.
¿Cuál es la palabra otra vez, Lama? Perdón.
Como 3-0 sabiduría, ese como la sabiduría de familiarizar, como familiarizar, como poner práctica, también incorporar, ¿no? Incorporando.
Okay, and the third wisdom, well, the second one is that to reflect on the topic, to kind of analyze. And the third one is going to be to get familiar with what the situation. So through meditation, we can then kind of incorporate into ourselves internally what was experienced, what we heard, what we reflected on, what we kind of thought about it, or what we analyzed, and then we reflect and become familiar with it and incorporate it into ourselves. As that's going to be the third wisdom, to get familiarized with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ok, maravilloso. Y entonces ahora vamos a meditación. Ya eso. Vamos a postura más cómoda posible.
Okay, so with that, we're going to begin today's meditation. We can get into a comfortable position and we're going to get started.
Esa meditación guiada, ustedes tranquila, solo no preocupa nada, solo ustedes requieren su presencia. Fundamental quiero tu presencia, nada más.
Okay, so this is a guided meditation. You don't have to worry about much else. Just be here. All that is needed right now is your presence in this moment. Nothing else. Everything will be guided.
Primero inhalamos por la nariz profundamente y exhalamos por la boca 3 veces.
So we're going to start by doing 3 breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Very deep breaths.
Y profundamente, conscientemente, cuando inhalamos y tomando toda como sabiduría, energía positiva. Cuando exhalamos, exhalando la tendencia kármica, toda la pensamiento negativa, exhalando.
So when we inhale consciously, we want to think that we are inhaling wisdom, good energy, and basically this positive energy. And then when we exhale, we want to exhale and expel all our karmic tendencies, all our thoughts that are disruptive. And so we want to consciously do that.
Y poco a poco relajando, calma, y nuestra mente, y en momento de presente, solo da cuenta tu respiración ese momento.
So we're going to be slowly calming our minds down, just becoming aware of the present moment and using our breath as this anchor that keeps us in this moment. So we just focus on our breath.
Cuando viene pensamiento, no rechazo, no apegar, no seguir, solamente pasar. Pensamiento no hay problema con el apego.
So if we get caught in a thought, we just let it go. Just observe that thought. We don't cling to it. We don't reject it or embrace it. We just let it pass through. It's okay for us to have thoughts, but we want to avoid is getting ourselves attached to those thoughts.
Y poco a poco podemos conectar nuestro potencial profundamente y sentimos amor, lleno de amor incondicional y todas las cualidades. Especialmente sentimos nuestro corazón como una luz brilla de como si fuera sol.
So we now begin to just focus on feeling this unconditional love that we have within ourselves and connect to it. We can start visualizing it in our heart, within our heart, as a sun or as a light that is as bright as the sun.
Ese luz de la sabiduría y amor, compasión, permite ver todos nosotros situaciones de la vida y solo merenda, como si merenda el espejo.
So this light is a light of wisdom, love, and compassion, and it allows us or gives us the opportunity to see everything in life as it is and just remember or see things as they are, as a mirror to what's inside of us.
El merendo como sinceramente, honestamente uno mismo, y merendo que aparte está fallando nuestra vida y que cuál es causando nosotros vida en el sufrimiento, solo mirar el momento talento da frente nosotros.
So it gives us this opportunity to look at ourselves, to honestly take a look at ourselves, our lives, and see very clearly what isn't working, what we need to improve, what we need to do. And it just gives us this opportunity to stare directly at us. And again, with this love, wisdom, and compassion, just understand better what is it that we need to change or improve for this situation so that the suffering can be reduced.
Y poco a poco sintiendo autocompasión y a través de la compasión y recibiendo con la respiración, inhalando nosotros, todo problema como sufrimiento que tenemos, inhalando, acercando nuestra luz y transformando con el amor y dando felicidad para nuestra propia vida, está como curando, como sanando.
So through this compassion, through this compassionate aspect, we can on our breath work, on our inhalation, we can just inhale with compassion all of this suffering or whatever hard situation that we're going through. Just be compassionate towards ourselves, this loving energy, and bring it into our hearts, into this sun that we talked about before, and just transform it. And when we exhale, we just exhale this love, this wisdom, this happiness that allows us to, in a way, heal ourselves and just use this as a self-healing for us.
Y poco a poco nosotros atención y cambiamos hacia seres queridos, como hacemos Tonglen, inhalando compasión por los sus sufrimientos, dolores, y exhalamos por el amor y damos felicidad.
So as we continue with this Tonglen practice, we're gonna now change our focus to our loved ones. So commonly with this practice, again, through inhalation with compassion, we can breathe in their suffering, whatever problem it is that they're going through, whatever difficult emotion or situation. We breathe it into ourselves and we want to transform it and bring it to our heart. And then through the exhalation, send them again this love, this happiness, and this healing energy for them.
Después poco puede expandir ese Tonglen hacia nosotros, persona como cercano, puede, no tan cercano, puede ser como vecino o poco lejos, y de poco a poco hasta ser más difíciles, como que nosotros poquito incomoda persona, entonces puede hacer Tonglen.
And then we're going to be gradually expanding this practice. We can start first by moving from our loved ones to maybe people that are acquaintances that are not very close or that we have no particular feelings for. Just kind of expand that, like our neighbors or someone we don't really know. And eventually, even going past that to those beings that might be difficult for us, that might give us a problem. We might have a problem with them, or they might have a problem with us. So we want to use this same thing, just this practice of inhaling with compassion whatever suffering they're going through, and exhaling and sending this healing energy to them as well.
Y poco a poco podemos expandir para todos los seres del universo, no importa humano, no humano, ser visible, invisible, puede hacer Tonglen, compasión y amor para todos los seres.
And then we expand even further and want to bring this practice to be able to aid and to help all beings in the universe. That means human, non-human, visible, invisible, anything that is really out there, just all beings. We want to expand our practice to the whole in the entire universe.
Poco a poco sentimos todo ser está transformando, está feliz.
We can then slowly just picture all the beings just transforming, being transformed, being happy, and just focus on that image.
Y vamos, repitamos un mantra del amor y compasión. Y ese mantra tiene un poder puede vivir, también puede y desarrollar, fortalecernos amor y compasión.
And when we do this, we're going to be repeating the mantra of love and compassion. This mantra can help liberate, but it also can help to strengthen within ourselves our love and compassion.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme 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 Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme. Inhalando y exhalando profundamente.
Continue inhaling and exhaling deeply.
Y sentí lleno de amor, la compasión en tu corazón.
Just continue feeling this love and compassion in our hearts.
Y poco abrimos ojos.
And we can slowly open our eyes.
Y miren, hacemos pelegría como cantamos juntos.
And we're going to be singing together this small prayer.
Kina devi sozo pende namba kyawarsho dona dongal dagi korwa dongal yeyaz kembar sho. In English.
So in English, this prayer says, when I'm happy, may my merit flow to others. May joy and benefit fill the sky. When I am unhappy, may the sorrow of all beings be mine. May the ocean of suffering run dry. En español, entonces dice, cuando estoy feliz, pueda mi mérito fluir hacia los demás, pueda la alegría y el beneficio llenar los cielos. Cuando no estoy feliz, pueda la tristeza de todos los seres ser mía y que pueda el océano del sufrimiento secarse.
Okay. Changju semjo rinpoche ma ge wa nam ge gyurji Kewa nyambar me barya kong ne kong do perwa sho. Ok. Y ahora, parte de meditación ya terminando. Y tiene algunas preguntas, podemos seguir. Si alguien quiere retirar, quiere dormir, puede ahora liberado, terminado.
All right, so this concludes the meditation. Right now is the time. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to share, you can share it right now. Or if you feel like you're ready to go to bed, now would be a good time after this liberation practice.
Oh, yeah. Cualquier pregunta, comentario.
Lama, Lama, I have a question.
Okay.
Thank you for your teaching. I just received news that my son and his wife, she is pregnant, and the twins, and there is a major medical problems with the twins in the fetus. How should I meditate in to be of benefit to them?
Ok, Lama, entonces dice, tiene una pregunta. Acaba de recibir noticia que su hijo y la esposa, bueno, la esposa está embarazada, va a tener gemelos, pero hay una condición médica importante con los gemelos en el desarrollo, en el feto. Él quiere saber cómo puede meditar o qué puede hacer él para, pues, ser de beneficio para ellos en este momento.
Ok. Yo creo que es importante seguir ese tono, ayuda mucho para principal, ¿no? Simplemente tú puedes sentir compasión, el dolor de ella, empatizando, ¿no? Y también enviando de mucho amor, de luz del amor para, como a través de luz, para enviar solamente.
Okay, so first, this practice, just like we were doing this Tonglen practice, is very beneficial as well. You can focus on whatever sorrow or emotions that your son's partner is feeling or your son is feeling. Just receive that with compassion and use it, transform it to send them love and happiness and healing energy, whatever it is that you can or this that you can offer to them.
Y eso ahí ayuda mucho. Mandar o manipulación puede ayudar. Tú puedes cantar voz internamente y de repente prende uno velas. También velas representa la sabiduría, ¿no? Y con la intención es como solo meditando eso también. Entonces eso puede ayudar.
Okay, so and then with this meditation, you can also afterwards just repeat the mantra Awani Peme Hum. This mantra is very beneficial. You can also light some candles with it, with the intention that these candles are going to bring forth this guiding light, this light that will clear or provide clarity in the situation.
Ya. Y parte del Lama también conectado, haciendo oración.
And in part also, you can count on Lama, who's going to be connected, also offering and praying for them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. ¿Alguien más?
Anyone else? Any questions, any comments, or if you'd like to share anything about your days, the practice?
Yes, Lama. Hello. My name is Peter. First, thank you for your teachings. I've been sitting in for, I missed last week, but I've been around for about a month. I feel like I have been growing consciously and spiritually at a very fast rate over the last couple of years, but I find that the last vestige of my old self reveals itself in New York City traffic. And I walk calmly through the day and I'm spreading love and light. But I find when I'm in traffic, the angry people, I react and I'm like, God, you know, and sometimes bad words, but then I catch myself and I get conscious. But I'm just wondering how to suppress those last vestiges of, maybe we'll call it the old anger that's in me that I need to heal. But so many angry people around and so many people who are not connected to everyone else, sometimes they draw you back in. So just simple question, how do I quiet down that last bit of, because it seems the only place left that I still react with my ego and anger is in traffic. Maybe I need to move from New York City. I don't
Bueno, primero dice que muchas gracias por las enseñanzas, se ha estado uniendo con nosotros desde hace más o menos un mes. La semana pasada no pudo, pero sí ha estado en estas meditaciones por el último mes y que agradece mucho las prácticas. Dice que él ha crecido mucho y se ha desarrollado mucho espiritualmente y conscientemente en los últimos años, pero que siente que todavía hay un poco, un residuo de su antiguo yo, de su antiguo, pues eso que le cuesta dejarlo, y lo ha notado más que todo viviendo en la ciudad de Nueva York con el tráfico, con las presas, con cuando hay así como este ajetreo. Dice que ahí le cuesta mucho, que es fácil que se enoje, que diga malas palabras, que eso es como de las cosas que más le sacan su enojo. Él quiere saber entonces qué práctica puede hacer, porque sí ha notado que eso es una de las cosas que más fácil logra que se enoje. En los otros aspectos de su vida, siente que ha hecho un buen trabajo y puede manejarse mucho más tranquilo, pero cuando se trata de estar en la ciudad y el tráfico es cuando más siente que pierde ese centro y su balance. Entonces quiere saber si realmente es que tiene que salir de Nueva York y vivir en otro lugar o qué puede hacer.
Entiendo. No sufren de excavarse el lugar, ¿verdad? Porque aparece todo lado esa maldad.
¿Perdón?
No sufren de cambiarse la ciudad, ¿no? Porque imagina todo lado tiene cosas de tráfico todo lado.
Okay, so yeah, he says moving to another city is probably not going to solve the problem because in every city you can find traffic. So,
¿Entendió? Pero por eso la importancia, eso significa una práctica vivencia. Es grande profesor para ti.
so that's what he was saying before about the how the practice really comes through in these situations. This is really actually your great teacher. This situation in particular, that's your great teacher for this moment.
Entonces, por eso usted, cuando ven eso, cuando hace reacción, primero importante respiración, no reacción.
So when you find yourself in the situation, we're gonna try to stop for a moment from reacting. Just go back to your breath. In that moment, just go back to your breath.
Cuando como respirando la respiración y baja la nuestra velocidad y esa emoción, la pensamiento, ¿no?
And as you start gaining control back of your breath, it also slows down the emotions and the thoughts, and it can slow you back down and keep you in a more calm state.
Y después diré la compasión. Compasión es persona, porque es persona realmente está gritando, es persona haciendo cosas negativas fuera de su naturaleza, puede como si fuera un emborrachado.
And then you can start seeing the situation with compassion, just whatever this other person or all of these people that you're looking at, they're kind of as if they were drunk. They don't know what they're doing. They're acting out of ignorance, out of many different things going on with their lives. So being compassionate about it is also going to help you move through it.
Por ejemplo, una persona como físicamente enferma, porque mucho dolor, ¿cierto? Dolor, esa persona sale palabra fea, incluso puede gritar en medio del camino, por ejemplo. ¿Qué gustaría sentir nosotros?
So, for example, if a person is very ill or is experiencing a lot of pain, like physical pain due to an illness, we can expect this person to become really angry, to yell, to say many different things, right? I mean, we could expect that from this person. Should we be mad at them because they're in such great pain?
Y nosotros sentimos porque esa persona está gritando su dolor dentro, ¿no? Ese como no aguanta interno, él grita afuera, ¿sí? Y entonces nosotros sentimos molestia eso. Pero él intencionalmente no está haciendo para molestarse a nosotros, porque él tiene mucha herida dentro.
So this person they're really literally screaming out their pain. They really can't hold it inside. They have to manifest it outside. And sure, that can make us angry sometimes, but when we really think about it, that's what's going on. They're just feeling really bad and they need to express it. So again,
entonces, claro, entonces nosotros como pusimos rabia, algo para los malos, y se va agregando más dolor para esa persona, incluso ese dolor trayendo para nosotros, absorbe, ¿no? ¿Entendió? Final queremos dolor, no beneficio.
So, and then if we kind of start sprinkling their pain and their anger with more of our anger, it just adds fuel to the fire, you know, it just makes it worse. And then we even bring some of that pain over to us, and it just starts generating pain to everyone involved. So it's not really going to be good for
all of
yeah.
this I know and understand, but I think the key here is the word practice, because it seems to be that's the last place where I still get tripped up. Maybe because sometimes it's a little dangerous, or maybe I'm a rush or something. But everything is consciousness, right? So be conscious and listen, and like you said, listen, and then think about the situation, and then sometimes I throw balls of love.
Mhm.
I make balls and I throw love at it. So, but sometimes I forget.
Yes.
Sí, que bueno, él lo sabe y como que en su mente intelectualmente lo sabe, pero por supuesto en la práctica es un poco difícil, pero lo importante que él está recordando en ese momento es precisamente eso, practicar todos los días, el detenerse, y pues va a ser difícil, pero sí es la parte de hacer la práctica diaria. Y que eso dice que a veces lo que hace es que se imagina como que hace bolas de amor y se las tira a las personas, entonces se le olvida, pero es recordar que eso es lo que puede hacer.
Por supuesto, eso todo en la práctica. Por eso muy importante como mindfulness, como atención plena, fundamental eso.
Yeah, so he says that's pretty much, that's the practice. That's what you need to keep doing, and as you heard, just be mindful, just focus on being in the moment and just stopping, listening, and what we discussed earlier.
And don't react.
And don't react.
Another level, it's like I graduate to the next class of learning my practice, and you know, traffic is one of the more difficult things. So I just have to be more mindful. Thank you.
Sí,
Muchas
dice,
gracias.
Que muchas gracias, sí, que él sabe y para poder graduarse y pasar a la siguiente clase, él sabe que tiene que tener atención más plena. Que muchas gracias, Lama.
Eso, ahora usted prueba, dígale, uno especial realmente con preparado. Como salir de su casa, hoy yo voy a hacer cualquier, pues sabemos, es persona siempre problema fuera. Siempre problema, yo no voy a reaccionar con la atención plena, voy a mantener amor y compasión y a salir con eso. Esto regresa amor y compasión en la casa.
Okay, and then yeah, you can just keep doing it, and you can make it a focus on before you head out, just saying, okay, I'm gonna go out today with love and compassion and just being mindful, and I'm gonna focus on that. And if you do that and get back home, you're gonna come back home with love and compassion. So that's also a good practice.
Excellent. Gracias.
Thank you.
Touching your love balls, Brad.
Pardon.
All right. I think that's
Okay. Now I think finish, no?
Mhm.
Okay, then we see you next week.
Yes. Thank you
On
so much,
Monday.
Lama. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Gracias.
Good night. Buenas noches.
Noches,
Sure.
gracias, Lama.
Igual Renata acá, meditando. Talita. Okay.